looking after her cousin Mia's space cat, Violet. Violet needs something, but we don't know what it is.
Check the list Mia gave you, Emma.
Everything a pet needs. Number 1, a pet needs food.
Food, check.
Number 2, a pet needs water.
Water, check again.
3, a pet needs a place to go to the bathroom.
Litter box, check.
That's everything on the list. Violet obviously needs something. Oh, I'm a terrible pet sitter.
Maybe Mia forgot to put something on the list.
But what? What does Violet need?
Hey, that sounds like a mission, and you know what that means. It's time for us to pick a planet.
Pick a planet! Pick a planet! Pick a planet! Pick a planet! Pick a planet!
Mission control?
Hi, everyone. How can I help you today?
We're taking care of Emma's cousin's space cat, Violet. She needs something, but we don't know what it is.
Oh, I love pets. Let's see if I can help you. Round and round the planets go. Which one stops? Nobody knows.
Oh, the water planet. But I don't think Violet wants to go swimming. Oh, what about the stinky foot planet? No, I don't think anyone wants to go there. Now that looks like a place that we might find what Violet needs.
The Pet Shop Planet. Good choice. Get ready for countdown.
Hurry, everyone! Get to your stations and buckle your seatbelts!
Next up, the Pet Shop Planet.
Look! The Pet Shop Planet has things for every kind of space pet. I think this is the dog section.
There's stuff for all kinds of dogs. Small, big, and really, really big.
These bones are all made of rubber. These must be toys.
Rob, wait!
Oops.
Oh, hey! Hey! Guys, toy bones are for dogs, not space cats or robots.
Don't worry, Violet. We'll find whatever it is you need. Right, Rob?
Right, Emma. This place is huge. So we can split up and search for the space cat department. Violet, you be a good cat and stay here.
This doesn't look like the space cat department.
This must be for the POUSs.
Huh?
The pets of unusual size.
Yes, Orbit. It must be for some really huge alien hamster. But that still doesn't help Violet.
I don't know, Emma. This is pretty fun. Maybe Violet would like it. Woohoo!
These fish bowls make our faces look funny. But I don't think Violet wants a fish bowl or fish food.
Help! Orbit!
Orbit!
Somebody stop this thing!
Oh no! Don't worry, Orbit. You can stop it. Just slow down. The slower you go,
The slower the wheel goes. I get it. Uh-oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Rob, do something!
hang on, Orbit. I'll show you how to slow it down.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Are you okay?
That was awesome.
We'll help you. Whoa. Emma, are you okay?
Just getting tired. We've got to help Rob in orbit, but we're still no closer to finding out what Violet wants.
Look out!
Whoa! Get out of the way!
We've got to stop this thing.
Yes, please!
Look, it's Violet.
Orbit?
That was awesome!
Wow, Violet really saved us. And she found a great toy.
That's it. That's what Violet wanted.
A toy.
We really should fix that hamster wheel. A little higher. And there.
TK, find something to get the wheel fastened in place.
Tape can fix a lot of things, but it's not going to work for this.
TK, hurry!
Ooh, my favorite wrench. I'm getting closer.
TK,
Hurry!
Please. Aha! This bolt is perfect.
I'd say that's mission accomplished.
Wow!
Mission control?
Yes, Rob, you're back. So, what did you learn on your mission?
Well, we needed to find what Mia's pet space cat needed. So we traveled to the pet shop planet. There was everything for every kind of space pet there. We learned that there are things every pet needs. Food and water and a place to go to the bathroom. Ew! We also learned that a pet needs a toy to play with to give it exercise. It was also a good way for us to play with her. And all pets need lots of love, too.
Well done, everyone. I'd say that means it's time to head home.
Shop Planet. Hi, everyone. Did I fool you? Come on in. You're just in time.
Long before there were people on Earth, there lived giant reptiles called dinosaurs.
Ooh.
And the most terrible-tempered dinosaur of all was the Tyrannosaurus Rex. He was one of the largest meat-eating dinosaurs that ever lived. Tyrannosaurus Rex stood about 20 feet tall. That's almost as tall as the rocket. And he could eat up to 500 pounds of meat in one bite.
Oh, sorry, Squeak.
Wow, dinosaurs sound scary.
I think they sound cool. Where do they live?
Dinosaurs no longer exist. They've been extinct for 65 million years.
Extinct?
Extinct, Orbit. Extinct means they're no longer alive. The only thing left of the dinosaurs are old fossils and bones.
Hey, maybe we could find a place that collects fossils and dinosaur bones. How cool would that be?
Yes, a dinosaur exhibit.
And that sounds like we have ourselves a mission. You know what that means. It's time for us to pick a planet.
Pick a planet! Pick a planet! Pick a planet! Pick a planet! Pick a planet!
Hi, everyone. How can I help you today?
We want to find a dinosaur exhibit, but we're not certain where to look.
Oh, that's a tricky one. Let's see if I can help you. Round and round the planets go. Which one stops, nobody knows.
Oh, Race Planet!
I love racing.
Racing is a lot of fun, TK, but I don't think we'd find dinosaurs on that planet.
Oh, I love the theater. We could put on a play.
That would be a great place if we wanted to dress up like a dinosaur, but I don't think we'll find any bones there, Emma. Oh, what about this planet? It looks like it might be a good place.
You chose the museum planet. Museums carry all sorts of ancient bones and marvelous wonders. Excellent choice. Okay then, get ready for countdown.
Hurry, everyone! Get to your stations and buckle your seatbelts!
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next stop, the museum planet.
Wow, look how awesome this place is.
Huh? Whoa! Looks like we found the right place.
Cool. Guard dog? That's a funny exhibit.
Doggy? Doggy?
Hey, wait for me! Tyrannosaurus Rex!
Wow, it really is as tall as the rocket.
Orbit, you should take a picture. Orbit?
Picture of what?
Whoa, 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 whoa,
wish I was extinct right now.
Don't worry, Orbit. We can have fun putting it back together. Just think, a life-size dinosaur puzzle.
I think we're missing something.
Greasy gears, you're right. Where's his other arm?
Hey, there's something slimy here on the floor.
Whoa!
Whoa! Ooh, yuck! There's wet, slimy stuff everywhere.
Look, the trail leads in here.
Hey, look! A feathered quill and parchment. That's what people used to write with before pens were invented. They dipped the quill in that bottle of ink and write on the parchment. Parchment is like paper we use today, but really, really rough.
Cool! There's more drooly slime over here. And a helmet is missing.
Huh? What could make such a mess? We're the only ones here. Hey, where'd my toy go?
Oh, catapult! Knights used them in ancient times to throw things at castles, like spears and rock.
I like to rock.
Oops.
Orbit!
Orbit? Hey, the trail leads in there.
Did you guys hear that?
It's coming from inside.
Oh no, it's Orbit. Quick, everyone, this way. My toy! How'd it get there?
Remember the doghouse outside? I think I found who it belonged to.
Rockin' robots! A space puppy!
He's the one that's been taking all the museum stuff. And your toy.
And leaving that icky trail of...
Aw, look! He just wanted to play. He must have been bored here all alone. That's probably why he was collecting all this stuff. Okay. How does it look?
Perfect. We're done.
Uh-oh. He wants to play with it again.
TK, do you have something that would make a good puppy toy?
Aha! This should do the job.
We solved the mystery, made a new friend, and found a dinosaur. Great job, everyone. Looks like that's mission accomplished. Mission control?
Yes, Rob, you're back. So, what did you learn on your mission?
Well, we learned that dinosaurs lived long before there were people, but have been extinct now for over 65 million years. But you can still see exhibits of dinosaur bones and fossils in museums. So that's where we went. We found an awesome display of a Tyrannosaurus Rex, but there was a problem. He was missing the bone that formed his arm. We discovered a robot dog had taken the dinosaur bone and a bunch of other stuff, including my toy. Poor little guy, he just needed his own toy to play with. We finally put the missing bone back in its place and made a fun new friend.
I guess that's mission accomplished. Let's go home. Better buckle up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Goodbye, doggy! Goodbye, Museum Planet! Hi, everyone! We're putting a band together to play in the Galaxy Pop Concert. Hey, Emma. What's wrong? Where's your instrument?
I don't have an instrument.
Not even symbols? You can have mine.
No, not even cymbals.
There must be something you can play.
Nothing at all.
There's gotta be some instrument you can play. You just have to find it. Hey, that sounds like a mission. You know what that means. It's time for us to pick a planet.
Pick a planet! Pick a planet! Pick a planet! Pick a planet! Pick a planet!
Mission Control?
Hi, everyone. How can I help you today?
We need to find an instrument Emma can use in the Galaxy Pop Concert.
Oh, I love music.
Do you play an instrument?
Didgeridoo, I play the didgeridoo. Here, listen.
Everyone plays an instrument except me.
Don't worry, Emma. We'll find something perfect for you.
Round and round the planets go. Which one stops, nobody knows.
Monkey planet! Yes!
I don't think monkeys spend too much time playing music, Orbit. We'll visit there another time.
Look, Emma, book planets. That looks like fun.
That's a good place to read about instruments, but not so good for playing them, TK. Band Planet! That could work.
Yes, the band planet. Excellent choice. Get ready for countdown.
Hurry, everyone! Get to your stations and buckle your seatbelts!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next stop, the band planet.
Hey, it plays music when you walk. That's a high note.
And this one's a low note.
try something else.
That bad, huh?
Hey, what's that?
That's a saxophone. It's a woodwind instrument.
Wood, but it's made of brass.
It's called a woodwind instrument because it has a wood reed that you blow into. That's not the way it usually sounds. Here, let me show you. Would anyone mind if I switched my kazoo for a saxophone in our band?
No problem.
Let's keep looking.
What's this thing?
It's an amplifier. An amplifier changes the sound and makes the guitar louder, like this. Oh, Emma, are you okay?
That was awesome! Do you think I could play that?
Give it a try and see.
La, 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 la.
Yeah! Let me try. Cool! Do you think I should play this in our band?
Absolutely.
Huh?
Don't be sad, Emma. We'll find your instrument.
What if I can't play anything?
Everyone can play something. We just have to keep looking.
Hey, this looks cool. It's a drum set. I've always wanted to try one of these. Ooh. Hey, where are the drumsticks? We can't play without drumsticks. I can help with that. Aha! Oh, wrong drumsticks. Drumsticks! I think these are too big for these drums. Here we go. Will these work? They're perfect!
I can't do it. I can't play the song at all.
It's not hard, Emma. See?
Wow, Orbit!
That was great.
Oh, drums are awesome.
I'm never gonna find an instrument I can play. Rob has a saxophone, TK has the guitar, and Orbit has drums.
And cymbals.
And I can't even play the song I want to play. All I want to do is play la 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 la.
That's it!
That's what?
Your instrument. It's you.
I'm not an instrument.
No, Emma's instrument is her voice. And every band needs a singer.
Oh, right. Great idea.
Do you think it will work?
Of course. Your singing is great.
Oh, I know something that can help.
How do I look?
Like a pop star.
Is everyone ready?
Yeah!
Then 1, 2, ready, go! La
big. Mission accomplished. Mission control?
Sorry, Rob. Just practicing my solo. So, what did you learn on your mission?
Well... we went to Band Planet to help Emma find an instrument she could play in the Galaxy Pop Contest. Playing notes in the right order is harder than it seems, but TK was really good at it. Then Emma tried the drums, but Orbit was really good at those. Emma sang us a few notes of the song she wanted to play, and that's when we realized Emma's perfect instrument is her voice.
The perfect thing for your band. I guess that's mission accomplished. Let's go home. 5, 4,